Libras, what's up, all my little scales? My Libras, how are you doing? Welcome to Empress Energy 333. I thank you for coming to my little neck of the YouTube woods. Thank you for finding me. For those who have subscribed to me, I couldn't be more grateful. Well, I can always be more grateful, but man, oh man, I thank you. Because if you subscribe, that means this just popped up for you. Oh, Kristen posted something else. Let me see what she talked about. So welcome to my latest edition of Wine and Spirit, where I sit here and sip my wine and I consult with Spirit. And we just ask a question, draw some cards, clarify, and hopefully you walk away with some clarity or insight regarding whatever the current events are in your life. And this week's question is, just tell me something good. Tell me something good about my Libra friends. I want to remind you, this is a collective read, so it may resonate, it may not. It's okay. Take what resonates, keep what resonates, and leave behind what does not. Okay. What is the best way to pay someone for a free read, which is what you're getting right now? Go ahead and press like. Press like, y'all. Don't be stingy with your likes, because it helps another Libra see this read, this timeless read, that if they happen upon it, they were supposed to see this message, right? Just like you. I'm going to give these one more good shuffle, and then I'm going to do the draw for you guys, okay? Oh, Spirit, tell me what I need to hear. Let us know what we need to know regarding the story these cards are here to tell us. And help me to relate a message with clarity and relay it concisely for my Libra friends. And with that, we have the Devil card. Dealing with a Capricorn, Libra? Got the Four of Cups. Nine of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords. The Justice card. There goes that pesky Five of Swords again. Also got the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So, first card I pulled for you was the Devil card, which means either you are dealing with Capricorn, or there is something that's going on in your life, some situation you're in, something you're adjacent to that may be toxic. It could deal with being, with addiction or being obsessed with something. So we'll clarify that. You also got the Four of Cups. I'll hold these up because I'm not sure if my frame is capturing everything. But you got the Four of Cups, and you're being handed a gift, but you're still looking down at, you focused on these three cups down here, and you either feel like you're discontent with what you have, or you might feel like something is missing. You're not realizing that this fourth cup is being handed to you. So I need you to pay attention. Not so much to what's going on around you, but what you can glean from it, and what divine gift could be being handed to you that you're not even in a mindset to see right now. And why is that? Because it appears you're a wounded warrior. Something got you tired. You done been through the ringer. You got that bandage on your head, and you got all those wands up around you, as if to, put up your defenses, and you're holding the one like you're ready. You've been beat up so bad that now you're ready for anybody that's coming towards you. But are you, maybe you leaning on that because you can't stand on your own. I don't know. In any case, you're tired. You are tired. And perhaps that is at the doing, from whatever this Devil card, whatever that involves, okay? Whatever person that might represent. In any case, justice will be done. You pulled the Justice card, but again, you see, she's got her scales. The scales are going to get balanced, she or he. But he's wielding his sword. He's ready. You also pulled the Four of Swords, which I refer to, there's a little series of cards in tarot that I call the Sit Your Butt Down cards. And one of them is the Four of Swords. The other one is the Hangman. You've been given the blessing of having some sort of grace period or a moment of solitude, right? The Hermit is another one. But with this Four of Swords, you see that person laying there. They have all their swords. 3 of them are hung up. So they're not fighting right now, but they got that other one there just in case. I just feel like your defenses are up against something. Okay? And I'm not sure what that is, Libra. I'm sort of going out of order with these cards as they come up, because to me, that's the story it's telling. I don't know if you might have been deceived. I can never tell if this is the person I'm reading for or someone in their life, but the person depicted in the front of this card seems to be delighting in the misfortune of the other people behind them. It looks like, you know, maybe for them, this is a moment of defeat. They've given in. He's got all the swords, but he's smirking while they're back here crying. And to me, that's just not good vibes. It's not good sportsmanship. Decent people don't laugh in the face of others' misfortune. You just do not do that. Any person worth their weight in salt spiritually, they know that that is asking for bad karma. We just don't do that. We don't laugh when other people are crying. I don't care what they did to you, because revenge for that is not your job. You know, the universe, spirit, whomever will take care of them. But it's not up to you to say, "Hi, see, I told you so. That's why you lost. That's why I won." You know, no. So I don't know who this is for you, or if it is you, but you know, I'll go ahead and give you a little lecture about not engaging in schadenfreude, not delighting in the misfortune of others. We don't do that. Page of Swords. Now, you know, pages bring good news, right? So the Page of Swords comes to give us, the card means enthusiasm, eagerness to learn. The messenger of communication brings a fresh perspective. Be open to hearing and sharing ideas. Interesting that fell next to the Three of Pentacles, because I don't know if perhaps you're collaborating with some people on something, or if you need to maybe call in people to collaborate with you on something, whether it's a business idea, whether it's your plans for the holiday. Are you taking a vacation? Maybe, you know, it's time to get a group involved with the planning of that, and, you know, not get yourself into a place where you're just doing everything by yourself. That Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration and teamwork, okay? You also got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a card of long-term abundance and steady progress. It can also mean hesitation and complacency. The quest for prosperity moves slowly and steadily. True success is a long game, so don't rush the process. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Basically, he tells, like, if you've made some sort of an investment, it's telling you to be prepared to, you know, sort of wait it out. You know, you don't rush it. I always notice a difference between this Knight of Pentacles and, say, I don't know, the Knight of Swords, which always looks like he's rushing in. The Knight of Pentacles is just sort of standing still and holding that pentacle. He's taking his time. He's not like galloping toward anything. He's just there, you know, slow and steady, letting things unfold organically. Taking daily action in small, significant ways towards your personal goals or wellness routine is your best bet right now. Soon you will begin seeing positive changes in your health or your bank account. Remember to rely on stable family and friends when you need support. See, I wouldn't be surprised if you pulled the Hierophant or the Temperance card, because those are also reminders to sometimes you need to look outside of yourself for the help that you need, right? So let's go ahead and clarify the cards that we've already pulled. Spirit, please help us to clarify the story that has already been told by the cards that we've already pulled. Whoa! Okay, so the wind from my shuffle just dropped off one of my little cards. I'm very curious to know what that was. King of Wands. Give me a second. Because with these court cards, before I go down the rabbit hole, I like to just read my little, my bulleted points, okay? So the King of Wands. Upright key meaning is power and authority. Reverse key meaning is abuse of power or bullying. Healthy masculine energy of confidence, loyalty, and leadership while taking action from a place of stability and integrity are upheld with the King of Wands. You're entering a period of taking action based on your intuition and confidently asserting yourself. This may involve travel, perhaps on your own. You're working hard on mastering your responses and reactions to others without losing your cool. It may mean you're feeling more confident in your talents or your craft. I think that sort of applies to the cards that we've pulled already. Because you might need to stand up to this motherfucker right here. I'm just saying. And definitely this. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to continue asking Spirit to help us clarify the cards that we have already pulled. And thank you, Spirit, for helping me to relay this message clearly and concisely for my Libra friends. Oh, I meant to tell you, too, your Major Arcana came out, and I always like to see that, the Justice card, right? Because I feel like when the Major Arcana comes out, while I'm reading by astrological sign, that really means this message is for you. So that's a good thing. Woo, Emperor energy. Move with strategy. King of Cups, or Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. I told you would probably get the Temperance card. I told you that. Queen of Wands, reminder about self-care, man. Put in the work. 8 of Pentacles. Got that Wounded Warrior card again. You also got the 4 of Swords again. Take your rest. King of Wands. Very interesting. You got the King and the Queen of Wands. Woo, and the Hangman. Didn't I tell you about that sit your butt down energy that I get from that 4 of Swords? And I get it from the Hangman and from the Hermit. You need to be very strategic about your next move, Libra. The Emperor don't make a move without thinking about it first. Okay? He's cloaked in this red outfit, but he's got his suit of armor on under that. You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Right? Knight of Cups could symbolize somebody coming towards you to offer their cup of love. Very, very interesting that this fell on top of this 4 of Cups, where you have the divine hand handing you a cup, and you also got this knight bringing you a cup. I'm getting heavy vibes of just not being so much in your own head and paying attention to things that may actually be a gift to you. That might be a lesson for you, okay? I told you somewhere in here, I think it was regarding that 3 of Pentacles, about looking outside of yourself for solutions and for guidance and help. You did get the Temperance card. Not sure if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. This is their Major Arcana card, but the Temperance card just reminds us about everything in moderation. Again, being very thoughtful and mindful with the way you move throughout the world. And just to give you some further insights, moderation, harmony, divine timing. Well, I already told you that. Temperance teaches us to call on the angelic realm for support in taking a balanced approach, yielding results that are better than we can obtain on our own. So again, seek that guidance outside of yourself. Don't try to navigate everything on your own. Queen of Wands, reminder about self-care, taking care of your wellness. She holds that flower. The Queen of Wands sometimes means that we, should get into the earth. If you're a gardener, you might be pruning and weeding your garden for the fall, getting ready for a spring season coming up. Putting in the work, in diligence, doing the work, which is what's symbolized by this 8 of Pentacles. And you pulled that Wounded Warrior card again. I won't take the time to explain it like I did up here because I'd be repeating myself. But when I pulled this card that reminds us about self-care, I almost feel like it came out again as a reminder to handle yourself with kid gloves. Take the time you need to rest and strategize your next steps. You pulled the King of Wands. I always remind people about all the salamanders that appear on this King of Wands card. It's not only on the tapestry behind him, he has salamanders on his cloak and an actual salamander next to him. The significance behind that is that salamanders have fireproof skin. And although we have, as humans, are not fireproof, it's still a reminder about surviving misfortune, coming through adversity, you know, coming out on the other side of that. And again, the sit your butt down card, the hanged man. Now, some people see that card as being in a stalemate. Things are not moving fast. It's stuck energy. I always remind people to transmute that and remember that you have been given the blessing of time. You can make money back. You can regain material things you've lost. If you've broken up with somebody, there's a zillion billion people in the world. There's a chance you can meet someone else. One thing you cannot get back is time. So when you've been given this grace period, and this time that sometimes appears to be red tape, bureaucracy, stalemate, I'm at a standstill. Nope. You've been given a chance to strategize your next steps and not make hasty decisions. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and clarify a bit further. Spirit, I ask that you give us some takeaways for our Libras, and that you help to relay the messages again with clarity and concisely, and just give us some things that we can take away from this read. Help us to clarify the cards that we've already drawn. Repeat yourself if need be. Something's telling me to do a stack split, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And give the cards one last shuffle before we close out this reading, Libras. I thank you if you've watched this far, and I remind you, if this is resonating with you, tell a friend to tell a friend, press like and subscribe. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, woo, 10 of Pentacles. Well, looks like your money is in order. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, a lot of gifts coming to you. The Moon card. You also got that Four of Cups again. Reminder to not overlook the blessings you already have. And the Star card. Not sure if you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. You'll notice that her throne sits right near the water. And the Queen of Cups is all about nurturing and feminine energy. She also, when she falls in reverse, it can mean suspicion and emotional distance. And that did fall on top of that Devil card and on top of the Emperor. So, I got the sense with all the swords and the wands in your pull that you have your defenses up behind something. So the Queen of Cups, although she is that nurturer, she is smart about it. And you need to focus on developing your intuitive abilities. Very interesting that fell on top of the Emperor, because he is always using his intuition. Four of Swords, I feel like you might be holding on to something, or not Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, I feel like you might be holding on to something that you need to let go of. But perhaps it can mean you're building stability. You're conserving your resources, because it did fall prior to the 10 of Pentacles, which is often the goal for everyone with regard to their career and finances. So, it can mean materialism, controlling behavior, holding on to something. But for this, I'm going to err on the side of you just being conservative with your Pentacles. You got the Five of Pentacles also. Be careful not to focus on the lack of money in your pursuit of gaining money. Keep an abundance mindset. But this could also be that you're moving on through challenges. I always say about this card, although these people seem to be in this snowstorm, the card could have depicted them just sitting and being miserable in the snow, but they're walking through that storm, okay? You have an Ace of Pentacles coming your way. There's some type of material gift or new beginning of abundance. You also got the Ace of Swords. So look out for these gifts, because you're getting Four of Cups, you're getting Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You're getting a lot of gifts from the divine, okay? So pay attention to that. Clear your mind so you can actually see it. Ace of Swords means clarity and new ideas. It can also mean confusion and indecision. But it's a gift of clarity. So be open to receiving that gift. You got the Moon. The Moon fell right on top of this deception guy. This guy that's smiling in the misfortune of others. Whoever you have that's got that type of energy in your life, I feel like the light is going to be shed on that. The Moon is literally the light shining in a dark space, okay? It's about illusions and dreams, bypassing difficulties and maybe refusing to acknowledge the truth. So maybe this is a person that you think is your friend, but it really doesn't have your best interest in mind. In any case, the moon illuminates what's been hidden, bringing it into the light and asking you to listen to your intuitive messages, Emperor. Okay? Four of Cups, don't need to explain that again. Be conscious of your blessings. Quit looking at those other cups. Quit looking at the past and look at what's being handed to you. And lastly, you got the Star, which means hope, healing. In the reverse, it can mean loss of faith and disconnection from source. The star lights the path of healing by pouring the light of the cosmos into the earth. You're healing from the past and feeling hopeful for the future. Divine inspiration is flowing toward you, so allow yourself to act on your creative impulses. The near future holds improved health as well as positive growth in the realms of spiritual and physical well-being. So you gonna talk about tell me something good? I think that is your good, Libra. You got a little bit of adversity to work through, but you also have lots of divine gifts coming your way. It looks like you're doing a lot of stuff right already. You have that fireproof, figurative skin of the salamander, which means you handle adversity well and you're able to come out on the other side of that. And, your wish fulfillment is coming. So, Spirit told us something good. I thank you for watching this far, Libra. Make sure you like and subscribe. That helps the channel grow. Other Libras can see this timeless message. Doesn't have a date stamp. So, if you just come across this reading, it means you were meant to hear it. And with that, I thank you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next read, Libra. Bye. Mwah.